Giant has launched a new iteration of its TCR race bike. Now in its 9th iteration, the bike has received updates that Giant say make it both lighter, stiffer and more aerodynamic. The last 4 years of bike design has propelled drop seat stays into the mainstream, and brands have gushed about the increased efficiencies that they can afford. However, Giant has bucked the trend, keeping the new total compact road bike just that, compact. The bike has maintained its compact frame design, which features smaller triangles than those found on traditional bikes and that iconic sloping top tube. The bulk of Giant's focus fell on 3 key areas: advancing the bike's aerodynamics, increasing the bike's efficiency, and improving the ride quality. It's a claimed 7 to 8 watts faster than the old model when tested at 40 km an hour with a dynamic mannequin, and Giant's testing procedure included from -15 to +15 yaw angles, as well as testing the bike with both bottles and cages. In its own published data, the TCR is there or thereabouts the same as the S-Works Tarmac and the Cervelo R5, while it's significantly faster than the Trek and Monda. These gains were made through the TCR's new truncated ellipse tubing shapes that have flat backs, a learning from the Giant Propel. According to Giant, the biggest savings are in the flat back forks and head tube area. Plus, Giant optimised its disc brakes integration as well as improving the handlebars efficiencies. According to Giant, steering stiffness has been increased by 35% thanks to a redesigned Overdrive 2 steerer tube and fork. The new fork also improves the bike's aerodynamics and can now accommodate 32mm tyres on the disc brake models. Increases in the down tube size have also bolstered stiffness, as has the oversized bottom bracket. The bike's weight has been dropped, with Giant saying that it's taken 140 grams out of the frame, saving 65 grams in paint weight alone. Its fin-line finishing technology allowed it to cut the number of paint layers from 8 to just 3, and at the top end the TCR Advanced SL has a naked carbon finish. A new, more accurate laser cutting tool meant that tolerances could be reduced in the build process, and the use of a new robotic layup assembly in the most weight-conscious areas of the frame allowed Giant to be ultra-precise in its placement of 150 smaller swatches of carbon. This helped decrease the weight further. According to Giant, a size medium frame is 105 grams lighter than the S-Works Tarmac, 322 grams lighter than the Cervelo R5, and 17 grams heavier than the Trek and Monda. Giant was also keen to boast that it's a start-to-finish manufacturer. This means it doesn't have to import carbon fibre sheets because it can make them itself, and these are a higher modulus carbon than what they've used before, allowing them to be stiffer and have a lower weight. The top-end TCR Advanced SL Disc series still features the integrated seat post design that has to be cut to the rider's height, although the bike ships 2 different length seat clamps for added resale value. CADEX, Giant's sister company, provides wheels for the Advanced SL models. The 42mm wheels use a new carbon composite and now have a 19mm hookless rim, a jump from 17mm on the previous models. A hookless rim is only compatible with a tubeless setup, making these wheels completely tubeless dedicated. Giant said that the benefits of hookless, namely a slimmer profile and a lower weight, outweigh the disadvantages of going tubeless only. It's worth remembering that Giant has been one of the biggest proponents of tubeless, with all of its carbon models shipping set up and ready to go. Giant even produced the hubs in its own factory. These use steel bearings but can be upgraded to ceramic. The major differences between the TCR Advanced SL and the lower end models are the differences in carbon fibre composite. There'll also be weight and stiffness differences, as lower end models come with an adjustable seat post. It's also interesting to see Giant selling rim brake bikes in a complete build, again eschewing the popular trend of only selling them as frame sets. So that's the brand new Giant TCR. We've got our hands on a model, so keep an eye on our channel for an upcoming first ride video. For more of the latest cycling tech news, don't forget to subscribe to the Cycling Weekly YouTube channel and be sure to let us know what you think in the comment section below.